Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Bug Warrior. In this video I will show you the fastest way to level up to 60 in Season 8. Be warned that this season is slower to level up, but if you avoid some mistakes I did, you should be able to reach level 60 in about 8 hours by running the new boring season activities called Apparition Incursions. Alright, let's get to it. This season features Belial's return and it's all about acquiring boss powers. So once you're done selecting both your character and the difficulty, which I recommend to be hard, then I strongly suggest that you select a build due to the boss powers that you will be farming. For that you can visit websites such as MaxRoll.gg and remember that there is a tier list that shows you the top builds so far for this season. For me, I am going with the Whirlwind Barbarian. Why is it important to have a build already set? Once again, because of the boss powers that you will be farming. For example, for my build, the main boss power belongs to Ashava the Pestilent, so I made getting that boss power a priority, especially because it belongs to a world boss, so you have to wait to farm it. Once you have that information, begin the season quest, where you will be introduced to apparitions. These are the first mini bosses and powers that you will encounter. Apparitions are basically the sort of ghosts of monsters we already know that Belial can summon, and they appear at either the Season 8 quests or at the new season activities known as Apparition Incursions. For this season, Sayina will be our main guide. She will be telling us where to go, explaining us what is going on, but most important, will introduce us to the new Season 8 reputation system known as Unveiler's Oath. Our main hub this season will be Tazarak, located at Kehjistan, but there is no need to mark that one as a favorite, as you will be claiming 3 of Whisper's caches and gambling and doing other activities, so perhaps you will need a major town and again, a hub such as the Tree of Whispers. So continue doing your season quests, but once you reach level 15, stop all of that and do your class quests. For me, since I am a barbarian, I had to do it at Ket Bardu, but don't worry, once you reach that level, it will appear as a quest in your map, so just follow it. Once you complete your class quests, since we're following a build, I suggest you farm first all the main aspects that you can get at dungeons for your build, because believe me, those are a game changer. For me, I had to visit a total of 4 dungeons, so that might slow things a bit at first, but it's worth it in the long run. Once you're done with getting your aspects, continue with the season quests until you are prompt to earn Unveiler's Oath reputation. From here on, you will spend all your time doing Apparition Incursions, which are very boring, but they give by far the biggest amount of experience you can get to level up fast. This new season event will require from you to slay 2 apparitions or mini bosses before summoning a small version of Belial to complete and conquer the Apparition Incursion. Same as Legion events, you kill first a monster, then you head to the next location and then wait for the main boss. The positive part of these events is that they spawn every 5 minutes. The only problem is finding them in the map, because Blizzard could have done a better job at that, since once the event starts, the icon disappears. So be sure to drop a marker and teleport to it, even if the icon is gone. Now here's the important thing to remember, please stay at hard difficulty, do not go into higher levels. There is no need. Why? First of all, because of course Expert and Penitent, they do give more XP, but since monsters are harder to kill, well, everything slows down. The other problem is the number of players. Everybody is playing at hard. I switched back when I was around level 50, which means that I wasted a lot of hours when playing at higher difficulty levels from level 25 to 50, but once I got back to hard, I noticed there were a lot of players again, and the XP you get from these events is still pretty good, so I managed to get from level 50 to 60 in under 1 hour. This is a boring activity that you will be doing over and over again, but if you do everything right, you should be able to hit level 60 in 8 hours. So this is what I learned after successfully leveling up to 60 this morning. Please let me know what do you think, if this is right, do you have a better method? If so, please share in the comments. We reached the end of the video, thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far and found the video interesting or useful, please consider to share, like, comment or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.